Well, good afternoon. As I said yesterday, what a beautiful setting this is, and it is always a tremendous privilege for me to be at Fort Monroe. For those of you from out of state, welcome to the Commonwealth of Virginia. I want to thank the National Park Service and my friend, Fort Monroe Superintendent Terry Brown, the Fort Monroe Authority, the City of Hampton, and all of the grassroots organizations that have worked so hard for months to create this weekend of commemoration. As many of you may know, I was here at Fort Monroe for the commemorative events yesterday, and it was powerful. From speaker after speaker, I heard strong messages of the value of this site and the importance of telling the full and true story of how enslaved African people arrived here and how their descendants have survived and overcome through generations of racism and discrimination designed to hold them down. And today has been powerful as well. The ringing of the bells, the blessing of the land. This morning, I visited with the Mattaponi tribe, signing a deed of trust so they can add more land to their reservation. They were here when the first Europeans set foot on this land. So were the people who were here at what became Fort Monroe. They had been here for thousands of years. But when English people arrived, it didn't take long for them to drive those already here far away from this place. We cannot forget that the story of Virginia and of America rests on the subjugation of people of color, the Virginia Indian tribes who were already here, and of Africans who were brought here against their will. When we talk about the ideals of democracy, and they are lofty, good ideals, we can't forget that they weren't applied evenly. The descendants of those African and Native people have fought for generations to have their part in the promise of America, that all men and all women are created equal. They fought for the promise that we all have the right to pursue happiness. They all have the right to liberty. And in that, I see a message of hope. In the history of African Americans and Native Americans, American history, we see people who fought for freedom, for dignity, and for their rights as human beings. We see people who did not give up, who kept the faith through generations. They have pushed this country to live up to its ideals. They have demanded that this truly be the country it says it is, the land of the free. I often say that I want Virginia to be a place where everyone can feel at home. I want us to have our lights on and our doors open. I want this Commonwealth to be diverse and inclusive and welcome everyone, no matter what your skin color, your religion, your place of origin, or who you love. For most of this state's history, that is not who we have been. But we can and we will do better. We can work every day to live up to our own ideals, to welcome strangers as friends, to be better neighbors. It is up to each one of us to live up to the ideals of democracy, and to ensure that our neighbor benefits as much as we do. Today's commemorative events are about healing. To heal from the traumas of the past, we must acknowledge them truly and fully. And then we must also look forward. I look forward to a Virginia that honors its past, both the good and the bad, and tells the full and honest story of our past. I look forward to a Virginia that embraces all of its citizens and works to make sure that they are treated equitably. I look forward to a Virginia that lives up to its ideals, and I will work with all of you to make it that Virginia. May God bless all of you with healing, with hope, with love, and with peace. Thank you so much.